Hey yo, it's Hip Hop DJ Eternal 88. What's going on, y'all? So we got Young MA or Young Ma. Her ex-girlfriend actually posted a video of her while she was sick, and everybody knew she was sick for a while. I'm not sure if it had something to do with her liver, and the reason I say that is because her eyes were kind of yellow, and she was known for drinking Henny a lot, you know what I mean? And she says on this video that she posted today on IG, Young MA responded to this girl posting her when she was sick, and she says on there that, you know, she's better now that she ain't drinking Henny, you know what I mean? So that's probably what it was, like, if I would have to guess, you know what I'm saying? But if you ask me, this is like one of the lowest things you could do to somebody. You say that you're there for them. You said that you were there for her. You said that you nursed her when she was sick, all this shit. But then you post a video of her at her weakest moment. I don't know if this is a clout move or what the hell this is, but check this out. This is messed up.
Stop at them 2 pictures that you always post on there.
I didn't even play the whole thing. I just played a little part of it just to show you how like sick it is, really, to be honest with you. I think it's just like that's about the lowest that you could go, man. And I just want to say shout out to Young MA for getting through this, and shout out for her you know, being able to stop drinking or whatever it is that made her get to where she's at now, you know. But what do y'all think about this? Isn't that about the lowest thing you could do to somebody? Is pretend to be their friend and lover or whatever else it is, and then when things don't go your way, you put a video like this out of a person that you were supposed to be caring about, saying that in the clip, in the video, like your caption or whatever, saying that you cared about her and were there for her and all this, and she was jealous that you had money and all this other crazy shit. It's Young MA. She probably has some money. She may not have been as rich as she was or as much money as she did have because she was going through this shit, being sick and all that. But she's bad. She gonna get some money. I don't think she was jealous of anybody getting any money. That shit don't even sound right. It just sounds dumb. And this was her response. Shout out to Young MA. Hit that like and subscribe for me, y'all. Let's get it.
Yo, what up, mob? I mean, I know y'all see this video going around on the blogs or whatever the case. Somebody I, once upon a time was with, posted me in the hospital at a vulnerable moment. Something that I've owned already. It's been 2 years. That was 2 years ago. You know what I mean? I had an unfortunate situation in my life. And I got sick. I got really sick. Understand? It's not really too much to say on it. It's something I already spoke about. You feel me? I got a whole music video talking about it. Something I express in my music often. You know what I mean? I'm a human. We go through things. We make mistakes. You feel me? I just didn't expect this person to do that. But, it is what it is. I don't even know what to say. All I can do is let God handle it. You feel me? All I can do is let God handle it. That's just been always my phrase moving forward. Just moving with God, man. I just feel like that was just so foul, though. You feel me? Like, that's just foul. I don't even know how a person can have the urge or willing to want to even do something like that. That just speaks a lot. And I just never knew this was her character. You feel me? Like, just never knew. But, people be people sometimes and you just never know. And it is what it is. But this is something I've owned. Like, I'm not ashamed of this. This is real. You know what I'm saying? I went through a time in my life that I was real dark. But I'm good now. I'm very healthy. And my supporters know that. Big mob shit. You already know what it is, man. Open Scars on YouTube. And I'm dropping that link. I ain't ashamed of nothing. It says a lot about this person's character, man. That's all I'm going to say, man. Reap what you sow.
Shout out to Young MA or Young Ma for taking the high road. And salute to her. And I'm glad that she's doing better. You know what I mean? And I wish her nothing but the best. And watch out for people in y'all lives, man. Because this is a vicious world we living in today. And sometimes you got to be aware of who you let in too closely because of things like this. Not saying that this does anything bad for Young MA or anything like that. It just shows you how messed up people are and how shady people are. But anyway, so remember the other day I made a video about Luce Cannon settling this shit with Wack100 and Aaron the plumber. But then I also made a video about Luce Cannon's house being like swatted or surrounded or whatever. Now he goes on Gully TV, and Gully TV is interviewing him and asking him like, man, how does this shit like happen so quick? Like I said, it's WWE-ish. It doesn't seem real. You know what I'm trying to say? And then he also, Luce goes on here and shows like his front yard. And remember in the video I showed the other day, there was a bunch of cars out there. It was only one or two cops that looked like cop cars to me. You know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping, but he goes and it's like late. It looks like it's like later in the day. So if there was any cars there, they're not there anymore, if you get what I'm trying to say. So I don't know about all this shit. So maybe his house was swatted because that's what he's saying. But it wasn't surrounded by no like feds or nothing like that. And I guess Luce is mad at Wack100 for saying that Luce Cannon's wife was you could tell in her voice that she wasn't like worried. And even I said like when she was saying it just seemed like she was like kind of not really telling the truth. You know what I'm trying to say? And I like the way Gully interviews this dude. The whole time Gully is looking at him, he's looking at him and being like, bro, he's like got a face like looking at him like bugged out. Like, bro, what are you talking about? Like, how do you and Wack go from being friends? You're like Wack's muscle a couple months ago, even a couple weeks ago, to now it seems like y'all do this shit for money or content or something like that. Because how are y'all just not cool anymore? Like, you were willing to like do crazy shit for Wack a couple weeks ago. You know what I mean? Now you're saying that you don't even mess with Wack. Like, and he's saying like, oh, there's going to be consequences for making content on him and all this other shit. So, I don't know, man. This shit just seems a little wild to me. It really does, man. It starts to become so obvious that it's not real that it's just like, I almost feel dumb watching this. You know what I'm trying to say? But check this shit out real quick for me, y'all. Hit that like and subscribe, y'all. Let's get it.
Shit be happening so fast, man. It's almost like niggas would do anything for money. This was just your guy like some months ago, man. How does that happen? How does that happen fast like that?
That's exactly what we say, right? A nigga did it for money. You get what I'm saying? He did it for content. He did it for what? You bring content on me, and then you try to act like it ain't gonna be no consequences when everything simmers.
So shout out to Gully TV, man. I think Gully does great interviews, always has, always have. Also, his shit with Zip with the Drip, fire, man. I mess with his shit with Zip with the Drip. They do good content together. I think that's the overall consensus, that they do good content together. Zip is funny, but he's also straight to the point type of dude. Gully got his own style, you know what I mean? He's good at asking questions. He asks the right questions, you know? Like he just did with this guy, with Luce Cannon. He just asked this guy, you know, how does this happen so quickly? And he had this confused look on his face, like what the hell happens here? Like, how do y'all just not be cool anymore? Y'all were just like best friends like a couple weeks ago. Like, what's going on? And the way he responds to it, he just basically said, after he said he thinks shit'll be cool after it blows over, and then after that he's like, nah, there'll be consequences for it or whatever. And it's just like, you hear these guys say all this all the time, but you only ever hear, like, you don't never see nothing real crazy happening. And, you know, I'm not trying to like diss these guys or anything, but it does get pretty obvious that this is all like content. And he's saying he's mad at Wack for making content out of him, but he's making content out of Wack. They're all making it out of each other, and then they're making content out of other people and this and that. It just, I don't know, man. To me, it just seems like real WWE-ish. Adam 22's podcast has became like WWE-ish, and which is cool because it's content. You know what I mean? It's the culture. I don't have no problem with it, but that's just what it seems like to me. What do y'all think about this whole shit? Let me know in the comments. It's Hip Hop DJ Eternal 88. Hit that like and subscribe, y'all. I'm out.